down and wept as we remembered Zion. You know, this nation, I understand, was found on godly principles, on godly laws. But we know of apostasy. And, in trying to please many, we know that Her Majesty was referred to as, long time ago, as the defender of the faith. But today we hear some people saying that she's defender of the faith, many faiths. But Jesus says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father except by me. Christianity is the only way that God designed for the reconciliation of the world to Him. It started with God walking with Abraham. Abraham being a friend of God, and God promised him and said to him, through you shall many nations be blessed. You know, ladies and gentlemen, God in His sovereignty, He has got the right to choose His way of serving mankind. Not us choosing the way we think may please God. Even our best effort can never reconcile us to God. No matter how much we try, even if you trace right from Adam to the present day, no man by his own personal efforts, by his own personal works, managed to save himself. Not even one. David understood this very well. And he said, I was formed in iniquity. In my mother's womb, I was formed in iniquity. And Paul says, oh, what a wretched man I am. The good things I want to do, I cannot do them. And he says that, who will save me from this body of sin? And he says, thank God for Jesus Christ. Because He came, and He came to live and die for our salvation, for our redemption. And He's alive. You can be born again today. He's calling you, no matter who you are, no matter where you come from. Jesus Christ is the greatest. He's the